We're traveling across one of our favorite wine-producing nations here at Wine52 to explore the amazing world of red wines found across the classic Italian wine regions. Let's get stuck in. First up, we have Azienda Agricola Caliero. The Caliero family has viticultural roots in Barolo, dating back to the 1500s, with historical documentary evidence indicating centuries-old family involvement in wine growing. The winery was renovated and rebuilt between 1999 and 2001 to modernize their facilities. The winery encourages tourists to visit, offering beautiful bed and breakfast accommodations with views of the UNESCO wine landscape of Langhe. This bed and breakfast is known as Il Chabot, after the little stone huts that were once built within vineyards to house farming implements that farm workers also used to shelter from the sun during the hottest hours of summer afternoons. They have been recognized by important national and international wine guides and competitions over the years, including the Concorso Onologico Città di Acqui. Barbera d'Alba Superiore is a truly delicious red wine. Barbera finds one of its finest expressions in Alba, where the rolling clay limestone soils and cooler Piemontese nights lend both ripeness and remarkable freshness. This Barbera d'Alba Superiore shows the variety's trademark sapid acidity with a rustic, savory depth. Behind the structure lies a core of ripe black cherry and plum, layered with toasty vanilla, leather, and a gentle earthiness. The palate is developed yet vibrant, with a long, mouth-watering finish. Make sure to decant this red for 30 minutes before serving at 16 to 18 degrees Celsius. Barbera's natural brightness makes it supremely food-friendly. Try it with classics like Cumberland sausage and onion gravy, or roast pork with thyme and garlic. The wine's savory character is also perfect alongside aubergine parmigiana or mushroom risotto. Next up, we have Cantina Vigna Verde. The Cantina Vigna Verde winery was founded on the 21st of February 1969 in the province of Treviso. After operating for 50 years, they formed part of a larger group of grape growers in 2019. Despite a phenomenal growth period since their 2019 expansion, which included branching out to international markets, their wines in our boxes are the first to arrive in the UK. The winery has a focus on sustainability, and as of 2025, they have brought in brand new bottling equipment, which has allowed them to punch above their weight as a small company, producing 3 million bottles per year while maintaining their quality. Lizard in Love is a delightful Refosco del Peduncolo Rosso. This native grape from northern Italy flourishes in the cool breezes that flow down from the Alps. The vines dig into gravelly, mineral-rich soils that help tame Refosco's natural sturdiness, giving a wine that's both vibrant and structured. It is filled with sour cherry, red currant, and a hint of wild plum. The palate is ripe yet lifted, with brisk acidity sharpening the fruit, and a firm but finely balanced tannic grip. Unlike heavier reds, this is bright and energetic, making it very approachable. We recommend serving slightly cooler than room temperature, around 15 to 16 degrees Celsius, for the best results. When it comes to food pairing, this wine is perfectly matched with wood-fired pizza, mushroom risotto, or a rich sausage and lentil stew. The wine's tangy cherry edge cuts beautifully through hearty dishes. It also shines with staples like roast pork with crackling or a well-stacked bacon buddy. The Cantina Tre Secoli winery was founded in 1887 when a group of farmers decided to join forces to share their grape harvests and sell wine as a cooperative organization. This group was one of the first wine cooperatives in Piemonte. They are rooted in the winemaking traditions of Piemonte. Even today, despite recent technological developments, their winemaking methods remain the same, with a focus on hand harvesting and cultivation due to the very steep slopes of the vineyards that mean the typical machinery for cultivating the vines and harvesting the grapes cannot be used. Over the years, Tre Secoli has received numerous awards, both nationally, with organizations including Guida Gambero Rosso, and internationally, with the likes of Wine Pleasure, Falstaff, and Concours Mondial de Bruxelles. Ad Pedem Montium is a vibrant wine from the rolling hills of Piemonte. It is a blend of indigenous grape varieties that captures the region's balance of freshness and depth. The local climate, with its diverse soils, lends a vibrant lift to the fruit, while maintaining good structure. On the nose, it's all about juicy berries, giving way to a palate that's bright, light in body, and driven by energetic acidity. Soft tannins frame the wine without weighing it down, making it as easy to sip as it is to pair. This is the sort of red you can enjoy slightly chilled to accentuate its brisk, crunchy character. If you are looking for a food pairing, aim for everyday favorites. Think wood-fired pizza with fresh mozzarella, a classic spaghetti with tomato and basil, or a charcuterie board with cured meats. It also stands up beautifully to Sunday roast chicken, where the wine's freshness cuts through the richer flavors. Next we have Cantine Razzore. The wine company Cantine Razzore was founded in 1949 in Taglioro Monferrato, a very small village of Piemonte in the area of Alto Monferrato. In 1996, they moved to their current headquarters in Silvano d'Orba. This newer facility has allowed for advanced machinery to be used in the production of their wines, as well as giving them space to expand their offerings outside of the local region to the rest of Italy and international markets across the world. The winery has received several distinctions from local and national competitions, including the Marengo DOC and the Dujador Awards. They bring the first of our special reserve 6-pack red wines. Torato Dolcetto d'Alba focuses on Dolcetto, Piemonte's understated charmer. This is a wine that wears its local terroir proudly. In the sun-drenched hills around Alba, the Dolcetto grape ripens fully, yet retains a gentle freshness thanks to the cooler nights and mineral-rich marl soils. The result here is a soft, mellow red, brimming with ripe black plum, subtle blackberry, and a grounding earthiness, lifted by just a flicker of walnut bitterness on the finish. Tannins are present but finely grained, giving structure without grip, while a balanced line of acidity makes this wine as food-friendly as it is approachable. Its easy-drinking nature makes it a perfect introduction to Piemonte, beyond the region's bigger names. Decanting for a bit before serving is recommended, before enjoying a glass just below room temperature, around 16 to 18 degrees Celsius. On the table, think rustic but comforting, wood-fired pizza, mushroom risotto, or a plate of venison sausages with root mash. A mature cheddar also picks up on its earthy undertones. Next up we have Trambusti. The winery was founded in 1934 by Orlando Trambusti and has remained in the Trambusti family ever since. In 1956, the winery took up residence in Via Pistoiese, where they can still be found today. In the 2000s, the family returned to its roots by acquiring the Poggio e Mandorle estate in Greve in Chianti, restoring the vineyards to their original splendor. They have won several medals across international competitions, including the International Wine and Spirit Competition, Decanter, Mundus Vini, and the Berliner Wine Trophy. Discendenza is a wine with a distinct sense of place. The Chianti DOCG region's warm days and cool nights refine Sangiovese's naturally brisk acidity, while the mineral-rich clays lend that slightly rustic, savory edge so typical of proper Chianti. On the nose, bright cherry and wild raspberry leap out, followed by a touch of dried herbs and a faint earthy note. The palate is vivid and lively, juicy red fruit framed by firm but balanced tannins, with a crisp acidity that keeps everything fresh and food-friendly. A whisper of leather and spice hints at a complexity beyond the initial fruit. We recommend decanting before serving slightly cool, around 16 to 18 degrees Celsius. This is a wine built for the table. It's a natural partner for tomato-based dishes such as a classic spaghetti alla pomodoro, but also shines with aubergine parmigiana or wood-fired pizza. Its earthy undertones make it equally comfortable alongside lamb chops with rosemary or a hearty mushroom risotto. Berzano was founded in 1907 in Nizza Monferrato, the historic capital of Barbera, with one clear intention: to capture the soul of Piemonte and bottle it with precision and elegance. They work with 10 historic cascine, or farmsteads, within their estate, so that they have total control over the winemaking process from vineyard to bottle. The winery has a deep love of the Piemonte region, which has led to the creation of 2 museums, preserving and protecting artifacts of farming life and wine-related art from across the centuries. They bring the second of our special reserve 6-pack red wines. Paisan Nebbiolo d'Alba shows just how adaptable the Nebbiolo noble grape can be when placed in Alba's rolling hills and sandy limestone soils. Here, the typically firm and austere Nebbiolo softens into something lighter, fresher, and more immediately charming. The perfume is unmistakable. Roses mixed with sweet spice, juicy red berries, and subtle clove notes. Tannins are finely tuned, present but never domineering, giving the wine structure without weight. This makes it far more approachable than the powerful Barolo or Barbaresco, yet still true to Nebbiolo's identity. The wine is at its best when served slightly cool at around 16 degrees Celsius. A versatile partner at the table, it's brilliant with Italian staples, tomato and basil gnocchi, tagliata di manzo, pasta al tartufo, or chicken cacciatore. For a twist, it also works well alongside roast duck breast, grilled lamb chops, or even a hearty mushroom and leek pie. Our breakdown of these classic Italian red wines is over, but we hope you enjoy your own journey of discovery and maybe even find a new favorite in your selections. Cheers.